Hey everyone, Eugene here. Hope you're all well. In honor of the VIP event the Toronto Guerlain Boutique is hosting on Wednesday, the November 29th, which is just a few days away, I am doing 12 days of Guerlain. This being day 8. I know I've missed a few days here and there. I've been really busy, and Maria's been quite sick. She's feeling much better now. I will make it up to you. I will complete the whole 12 days, even if it means going past the day of the VIP event. I have no problem with that. Anyway, today's episode, I guess to say, day 8 will be rating or giving my top 5 2017 perfume releases. We all know that Guerlain releases anywhere from 15 to 20 new perfumes every year. It's always an exciting time we get a new Guerlain, so I'll just be kind of giving you my favorites. There are a few I wasn't crazy about. We won't get into those. Maybe some other time. Maybe I'll do my least favorite releases in another episode. But for now, we'll just look at some of my favorites, some that really excited me. There were quite a bit of good releases, I can't say. There were some releases that I absolutely hated when they first came out, but I grew to love. That could simply just be because they're Guerlain. I'm not really sure. But we'll start with this one. This is one that I was talking about. Wasn't a really big fan of Oud Essentiel when it first came out. Very synthetic and dry and almost everything that we've come not to expect from Guerlain. But after getting to wear it and know it, and I did change my mind. I do like it and appreciate it. And even though I call it synthetics, and I always talk about synthetics in my videos, yeah, it's synthetic and dry and woody, but it's not that cheap designer synthetics used in this perfume. They are high quality, very powerful synthetics, to say the least. So it doesn't take a whole lot of Oud Essentiel to last or to be smelled or noticed. Anyway, quite a green fragrance. This is marketed towards the Middle East, so it is quite green and piney in the opening. Some spices, some saffron, some rose. Actually quite a bit of rose in here, especially late in the dry down. It gets quite mossy, which I really like. It gets mossy and pissy and animalic. Really the kind of fragrances I do enjoy. But a little bit of oud. Resin is sharp. Screechy oud in the opening. Not a big fan of that style of oud. I do like ouds, and I'm always on and off with oud, but I'm not a fan of this kind of oud. I like more of the soft, sensual, creamy ouds. But yeah, so number 5, this is Oud Essentiel from the Absolutes the Orient collection. So coming in at number 4 is from the Arts and Materials line. Always have a problem saying that in French. Didn't really do too good in French class, unfortunately. Didn't really care at the time, but now that I can use it, I don't have my French with me, even though it is a second language here in Canada. Anyway, this is Joyeuse Tuberose, which is a tuberose-centric fragrance. It's not at all the sharp, screechy, white floral tuberoses that we've come to know in the past few years, or even Mahora, one of Guerlain's older style tuberoses that has been discontinued. This is more of a creamy, I'm going to say very woody, sawdusty sort of solar tuberose. It's quite sunny and green, and there are some fruit notes in there. Really long lasting. I love the way this pops on my skin. Even later on in the dry down, I can pick this up about 12 hours later on me, so it really takes me through a work day. Something that I do enjoy in the warmer weather, spring, maybe early summer. Don't think I would really wear this in the fall or winter time at all, but really loving this. Great release, I think it is. Guerlain's getting away from, in the arts and materials, their vanilla-centric perfumes. They've kind of gotten rid of Bois d'Harmonie and Myrrh de Lires, and they're bringing out these more floral style fragrances, just kind of to mix it up a little bit. So that's number 4, Joyeuse Tubereuse. Number 3 is a flanker to a flanker to a flanker. I'm not sure. It's actually, Shalimar is a flanker. Shalimar Souffl is a flanker to Shalimar, and this is Shalimar Souffl Intense, which is a little bit stronger than the Souffl. Very sweet, very floral, amber style perfume. I really enjoy this. I've been wearing it quite a bit in this colder weather. Again, I don't think I would wear this in the warmer weather, but to me this is, like I said, very sweet. It's got that ethyl maltol that's really been popular in the past few years. Kind of seems like these gourmandy flavors are taking over. You know, is the chypre dead? Gourmands are taking over. They're kind of just popping up all over the place, especially now with you smell it with Fève Délicieuse, Ombre Narguilé. You have Dior and Hermès. You have La Vie Est Belle doing the ethyl maltol. Even Mon Guerlain's got that ethyl maltol note. So it's kind of sweet, and you know, as an adult, it's not very. It's not something you look for in a perfume, but once you get used to it, you know, it kind of becomes addictive. I gotta say, I really hated this note when I first got to know it, but it's really become addictive to me. So a lot of these perfumes that I did not like when I first smelled them, they came off really syrupy and droopy and groupy and sweet, have now kind of grown on me. So, which is weird. I'd really like to get like the older style fragrances back, but it doesn't seem like that this trend is going to go away anytime soon. But yeah, Shalimar is, to me, it smells like a sugar water, like you've dropped just a ton of sugar cubes in a glass of water and stirred them up and kind of poured them over some sugared almonds. And there's some wet florals in here. I specifically pick up, you know, cold notes of jasmine and lily, and with some powdery vanilla in the base, vanilla and amber. So that's pretty much what I get. Very long lasting, pretty strong, especially in the opening, and basically very sweet. If you're not into sweet fragrances, this might not be your thing. I didn't think it was going to be my thing, but I really like it. I'm really enjoying it enough to put this at number 3 release for 2017. Okay, so number 2, if you followed my channel, I don't think you're going to be surprised at all to see what is number 2. As a fragrance snob, I shouldn't have this anywhere, or I shouldn't be able to enjoy this at all. But once I put my snobbery, you know, behind me, I can proudly say that I love this fragrance. I think it's really well done. I love wearing it. There's absolutely nothing masculine about this perfume, but I just love it. Again, it's sweet. It's got that ethyl maltol note. It's very floral. I love it enough. I picked up a bottle in every single size. Got the little mini there. So this is the Angelina Jolie fragrance. Lavender, vanilla, tonka, jasmine. Might be a little bit of iris in here. It gets quite sweet. A little bit resinous. It's got that caramel thing going on in the base. It just turns into like white vanilla ice cream on me, or Yeah, white vanilla ice cream. Got a little bit of that Jicky thing going on, not a whole lot. Like, I don't want to tell somebody it smells like Jicky when it doesn't, but after getting to know Jicky, I see just a little bit of comparison. I don't know if you can see the Mon exclusive bottle back there. That's just a coincidence, but I like that just a little bit better than Mon Guerlain. If you can get your hands on this, this is just a touch better, but no, I wouldn't go crazy trying to find it or spend big bucks, because they're not a whole lot different. You know, Mon Guerlain's about 90% of similar to Mon exclusive. So number 2, Mon Guerlain, love it. I really don't care who knows it. I do wear it, feminine or not. If you're a guy, I wouldn't run out and blind buy this. It's available at almost every major department store, so go and have a sniff and figure it out for yourself. Number 1 favorite, Guerlain release of 2017. Not only of Guerlain, but I think of all the perfumes that I've purchased this year, this is my absolute favorite. This is Louie, which is kind of a play on words. Louie meaning him, but they've kind of marketed for her. I don't get any feminine qualities to this perfume. To me, it's totally masculine. Reminds me of a few older Guerlains, specifically Derby with that leathery carnation note, and Lupin with the incense, and smoky clove. So Louie is it's a benzoin fragrance with some vanilla, smoked woods, somewhat dry. It's got some sweetness going on in the base. Some spicy accords. You got the spicy the spicy clove, which gives it that masculine vibe. And again, that leathery carnation note, which this thing is continuously turning over on my skin. It doesn't stop. It wears fantastic. I did a review on this. I gave it a perfect score. For me, this is a perfect fragrance. I absolutely adore it. Don't bother sniffing this off a blotter. It's absolutely useless and does nothing on a blotter. You need to wear this, put it on your skin, on your chest, or wherever. That's where I like to wear my fragrances. I spray them on my chest. Nothing above that. Once the chest warms up, this stuff comes to life, and it's on me. It's magical. I love it. Louie, a little bit overpriced, I think, but well worth it. So anyway, that's been my top 5 releases for 2017. If you've smelled any of these, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite releases were. And if you plan on attending the VIP event, you need to RSVP the boutique. I'm going to leave an email address below in the description box. You can be entered into a raffle to win a 500ml B bottle of the fragrance of your choice. There's going to be some exclusive items there that you'll be able to see, possibly smell, I'm not sure. But I do look forward to meeting anyone that's interested in coming. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.